Aries. Hello, Aries. Welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Let's find out what's going on with Aries and what does Aries need to know. How are you today, Aries? What's going on? All right, so first of all, we have some big life changes happening for you. This is a big deal. This is not just a little deal. This is a big deal. Death and the Judgment card. What do we need to know about these big life changes? Wow, with the Temperance, this is happening because you are consciously creating your own reality. It's like you have identified subconscious drives and desires within yourself, and you are living authentically because you genuinely identify with who you really are and what you really want. What a specific message. This gives you a sense of self-sufficiency and self-confidence. I wouldn't even be surprised if the High Priestess came out. Okay, so there's something about this that's taking time, or it's taken you a long time to do this, or it's time for you to graduate. You're going through like a spiritual transformation as well as a very personal transformation in your character. This is like becoming an adult. This is like that big, you know, where there's a before and an after. And it's hard maybe to pin down exactly where that before and after is, but you can see very clearly when you pull back the lens a little bit, given some time in the future, you will look back on this and realize that now this was the moment. This was the turning point. This, you'll be able to see it and identify right there. That was when I became who I am today. This experience is making you who you are today. Like, this is when I became an adult. This is when it's like growing up. I just have this Page of Wands, this Four of Wands, and in the context of these big life changes, it's giving like you're not a child anymore. Or maybe you have a child, right? There's a before and after. And there's who you were before, and then there's who you are after. It's like this is the end of your childhood, or this is the beginning of your adulthood. This is the end of your being single. Now you're married, and this is a new life. You step into a new portal. So you just, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. Interesting, too. And then there's the King of Wands right underneath, and the Seven of Cups. This feels like a different message, but it may be related. There is a partnership here. Are you connecting with two other? Look, there's the High Priestess. Okay, cool. With the Chariot. So we got 1, 2, 3 on the left, 1, 2, 3 on the right. I get that there is an older woman here. And there's also a couple. King and Queen of Wands. It's almost as if this older woman is bestowing a gift on this married couple. Or there's something that the Queen of Swords is giving. She may be apologizing to these two. This could be your mother or mother-in-law. This could be an older woman, perhaps just an air sign, but I'm getting, with the Queen of Swords, she is a serious person who takes no shit. She doesn't like to be vulnerable. She doesn't like to open up to people, even the closest family members. She's kind of harsh. She can be critical. She can be kind of cold and distant and aloof. She wears a mask and she plays a certain role in this. And she's intelligent, she's clever, she's an articulate person, but I feel like with the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Cups, she's expressing some pretty negative emotions here. But she's also looking for an understanding and maybe even forgiveness at the same time. Or maybe she's asking for an apology. There may be an apology here, but she may be upset with you asking for one or unhappy with this. You know what? It's giving like mother-in-law who is unhappy with the marriage. The King and Queen of Wands are a pair, right? Let me pick these back up. I shouldn't have put them down. King and Queen of Wands is two fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's you. Maybe a Sagittarius here. I've also got Scorpio, Cancer, Venus and Aries, as well as Earth signs. What were you saying? There's a match. There's a pair. There's a couple. The two of you could be having a child with that Page of Wands here. It's like the whole family's here. and this could be the mother-in-law or somebody's mother, some older woman who is involved somehow, and she is confronting these two, or she's not happy about this wedding, or she's got mixed feelings about it. Let's just say she has a kind of bitterness. I'm picking up on a bitterness. She may even be kind of jealous. She doesn't understand. She's confused. She's like maybe doing some drinking or smoking, drugs, whatever. She's I'm just seeing that Seven of Cups, you know. I'm describing what I see here with this Queen of Swords. Her emotions are clouding her mind, and she's very unhappy. I'm just getting really unhappy vibes from her, and she's starting to take center stage in this reading, and I kind of want to redirect it back to you, because I'm not sure that this is you. Although it could be, of course it could be. You could be the mother-in-law, or you could be the grandmother, and your daughter or your son or your children are going off and doing something risky or stupid, or like, this is the Fool. Okay, and these two are doing something foolish together, or so you think. I've got the Chariot, the High Priestess, the World, and in the context of all of this, it's like if it's a marriage, if it's a wedding, if it's a baby being born, if it's something like big life changes, these two are doing it together, and they're going in this new direction together. Something comes to a completion so something new can begin, that they can be together, and they are getting ready to go, and they are following their intuition. We saw that High Priestess come out right there. We mentioned that in the beginning. I was like, I wouldn't even be surprised if the High Priestess came out, and then it was the Knight of Pentacles. So it's giving like someone is very spiritual, but also very grounded and down to earth at the same time. I feel like somebody spends a lot of time in nature and in quiet. This is a very peaceful household. This is a very peaceful, tranquil, calm, quiet, grounded, restful place to be. If these two are moving in together and blending their two cups, so to speak, this is the long-term plan, and this is very compatible, very peaceful, well-balanced, harmonious relationship between two people who are consciously creating on a path. It's a new beginning, but this is solid. There's something about it it's almost unstoppable. Okay, I would also say it's unstoppable. It's very determined. The two of them are very focused on this, very motivated. They're not kids anymore. You're not a child anymore. You're not even single anymore. Somebody can't boss you around. I'm getting like this Queen of Swords is feeling all sorts of ways about this. Maybe she relies on you for something, or she wants to. Let's get a little bit. Hold on. I feel like getting a little bit for this. We'll put this here. We'll move everything up. And I'm going to draw some cards for both sides, because we can see in the overall energy up here at the top, big life changes. There's no other way to say it, all right? This is a big deal. It's important. The two of you doing it together, King and Queen of Wands, that's the impression that I get. Getting married, Four of Wands here, having a child, moving in together, taking a relationship to the next level, doing something new, exciting, and fun, or, yeah, you're moving towards this, and it's like this Queen of Swords is not happy for you. Unfortunately, what is her problem? What? Okay, what's the problem? Queen of Swords, what's wrong? So it's like she doesn't want you to leave. Look at this, Queen of Swords, Six of Swords, Six of Pentacles. She doesn't want you to leave. She doesn't want you to take your support away from her. She wants to give you something. She wants to give you a gift, but she's not good at this. She's not good at showing emotion. This is someone at a distance. Yeah, Eight of Swords, the Fool, Ace of Cups. She doesn't believe you guys are in love. She doesn't believe it. She doesn't want to believe it. She can't believe it. She can't. Is this like a third party type of thing? She's like interfering with this new beginning. Look at the Fool, all right? The Fool card. surrounded by the Eight of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. It's like she's interfering with your progress here. She's becoming an obstacle or an impediment. And then there's the new love, Ace of Cups, the Sun, Page of Swords, the Two of Wands, the World. We had the World card at the center here as well. The Queen of Wands, that's Aries. This Temperance. Okay, so it's causing some kind of problem here. She's like watching you leave. She doesn't want you to go. Maybe trying to get you to stay by giving you something. But like she's giving unsolicited advice or... Okay. Because you have a new opportunity. You have this new love relationship, perhaps with a Leo. We have the Sun card being here. And the Two of Wands with the Page of Swords and all of this. It's like, these are very good times for you. This is a beautiful relationship. This is a great plan. You guys have a really good plan together. You've got something going on. And it's actually going to be really good. But I think this other person is interfering. This person does not want to see this happen. There's the Five of Wands. It's like you guys, Ace of Pentacles, fighting over money, interfering with the money. This could be somebody who has a past, like okay, one of you may have been previously married to somebody else. She's interfering. Okay, you're able to overcome this. I do see you getting money and things changing for the better. And someone has been hesitating to bring something to an end. But something changes everything. This changes everything. This baby changes everything. This new enterprise, this new beginning. There's the Ace of Cups. Like you're gonna have a baby together and this person doesn't want you to. Ace of Wands. She's like, this is irresponsible. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't get married. But you guys are so in love. And I get that the King of Wands is now like arguing with this person about this. There's been some hesitation to bring something to a close because it's really powerful, or it's really like overwhelming. It's intense. It's very intense and it's hard sometimes, but there's this okay, so it's hard to see the way forward. There's some kind of confusion, but there's this communication that comes in that really clears the air, or clears up somebody's fears. Doubts and fears will be cleared. Okay. Cool. So this is changing for the better. What you don't see coming yet is... You don't really see exactly how this will change your life. And I think that there's more to it than just love and harmony and beauty. There's also responsibility and work that needs to be done, and there are things about it that are not romantic. So there's the romantic vision and the romantic ideal and the dream and the fantasy, and then there's the practical reality and the burden and the work and the conflict and the fighting. And can you work successfully together? Some people find it easier than others. Some people have a really hard time working together. You know, you get two personalities that just don't mix very well, or they clash somehow and they can't work it out. That's devastating, perhaps. For some people, it can be very, very stressful and devastating and can ruin your life. And so this is the kind of stuff that the Queen of Swords is focused on. Like, she doesn't want you to do this. She doesn't want this union to happen. She's afraid for the future. She thinks it's foolish and risky. She thinks it's stupid, it's a bad idea. She thinks there's not enough money, or she's interfering somehow to make it stop, or she wants to stop you from doing this. She doesn't want you to do this. And it's only a matter of time before the king here, because look at this, King and Queen of Wands are both here, you know? And this king is like, he's pushing back and he's invested in this future together with you. He is pushing back, defensive, and he thinks it's just a matter of time before the two of you are married together, have children, or have a life together, building a lifestyle, going forward, solving this problem and making it through this stressful time. And he's intent on making this happen and winning the fight. Whoever this is, he's not accepting what the Queen of Swords is saying. This could be someone who is fighting back, right? So she's kind of fighting, or she's being negative. She's kind of like trying to stop it. Yeah, she's argumentative. Didn't we see her before? Yeah, she's here too. She's here twice, right? So she's emotionally upset, maybe even manipulative, like trying to cause confusion, poisoning the well. She has a lot of negative feelings that she's expressing. She's expressing her disapproval. Again, over here, expressing disapproval. She's being kind of mean. She's being cold and distant, but also emotional and upset at the same time. That's possible. Like if you're upset, so she's unhappy. She's expressing her unhappiness. Yeah, Three of Swords. And she's at the same time kind of emotionally unavailable. What am I seeing? Like there's a lot of pushing and pulling strings, pushing buttons. She disagrees with what you're doing. She's saying so openly. She's telling you this is a mistake. Somebody thinks you're making a mistake. And I get that this is, I think you are the fire sign, right? Queen and King of Wands over here, whether you're the masculine or the feminine side of this. We've got the Page of Wands as well. Page of Swords over here. So she's watching you guys. And I feel like you're going to go for it. You're going to do it anyway. You're not listening to her. You shouldn't listen to her. Don't listen to her. Could be a Gemini. Somebody wants to stop you from being successful. Whether it's somebody's ex, it's a third party, whether it's like a mother-in-law, baby's mother, ex-girlfriend, ex-wife. The wind chimes are starting up. So I feel like it's like maybe ex-wife or something. Somebody at a distance here. She's doing everything she can to interfere with this because she doesn't want to let you go, or she doesn't want to let this person go. Could be that the person that you're getting involved in used to be married to this other person, and this other person does not want to let your person go. Your person's ex does not want to let them go, but they want to go be with you because you two are in love, and you may even like have a child or start a new life together. They want to start a new life with you either way. Whatever life you create, whether it's literally or just like creating a life together, you know, actually a baby child, or just like living together, moving in together, that sort of thing, either way. You two are headed to a new beginning. It's exciting. It's going to be really cool for you. It's positive, it's healthy, it's creative. It looks really good. What more can I say? You look like you're going to be very happy there. You're looking forward to this. And this other person is trying to stop you. is trying to interfere, is trying to cause problems and take away your blessings, but they can't because you are protected, because you are very psychic and very intuitive, because you are in alignment with a higher purpose. So maybe that's what you need to know about this, is your changes in your life, these new things that you are doing, this new chapter of your life is like divinely ordained. There's something fateful about it. There's something meant to be. It's inevitable. It's unstoppable. Like we were saying before, you can't stop this new beginning. The Ace of Cups is here twice. The Sun is here. The Chariot is here. You know, so one piece of advice may be, I guess, to be conscious of the way that you go about doing this, because you are in a really good position to receive some kind of blessing or opportunity, Aries, to start a new chapter of your life. And you only get one chance to start this, right? Once it begins, you can't go back and begin again. There's no real second chances in life. I mean, this may feel like a second chance in some ways, but you'll never get that time back that maybe you spent elsewhere. Or, you know, once you make this move, you can't make this move again. You can only do it first one time. The first time you do it is the only first time you do it you're ever. Something like that. Like once you do this, you can't go back. You can't do it again. Once you take that first step, you know, the next step is the second. And even if you were to walk that same path again, it would not be the first step. It would be the 1,000th step. Anyway, so yeah, once you begin, there's no stopping you. There's no going back. You can't start over. So you're getting prepared. Something comes to an end so that something new can begin, and the new thing is just so beautiful. There's a really good connection between the two of you. You have plans for the future. You're really excited. You're really looking forward to it. It's like you guys want to prove to her. Do you want to prove this to her or prove it to yourselves? Like you will prove this person wrong. Yeah. I don't know if you're really deliberately trying to prove them wrong, or I don't think that's the point. The point is not necessarily to prove them wrong. The point is to live your best life and to love the life that you live and to spend your time wisely here on earth, because you can't go back. And you don't want to waste any more time than you already have. There's been some delays. The delays and blockages are being lifted. Some hesitation is being overcome. Something is being finally decided. You're going for it. It's time to make these changes. And you're going to end up proving this person wrong. I don't even think Two of Cups. It's about emotional harmony. It's about a productive or comfortable or beautiful, compatible relationship that means a lot to both of you. Again, there's a higher purpose to all of this. There's a reason you met this person. There's a reason for this partnership. It's important, it's meaningful, it's profound. It's kind of a big deal. And you don't want to waste any time engaging in a fruitless argument back and forth with someone who does not really care, thinks they know better, wants what they want, is kind of selfish, and is insulting you, berating you, interfering with you, trying to take what belongs to you or hold you back and make you miss out on this, trying to stop it from happening for whatever reason. It's manipulative too. I'm getting she'll say things like, "Oh, I'm sorry," but she's not sorry. And I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but she's not sorry to have to tell you this at all. She's actually eager to tell you. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but I can't be there for you, or I can't help you, or this," and she's deliberately withholding some kind of money or some kind of assistance. She's deliberately trying to take the money that you do. Like, she may want more child support, or she may try to use some kind of financial situation, someone's feelings. Yeah, trying to use money or emotional manipulate. Like, you know how some people will use money as like a way to manipulate you? Like, oh, if you don't do what I want, I won't give you this money. Or if you do that, then I'm going to write you out of the will. Or if you do that, then I'm not going to help you. Oh, I'm sorry, but I can't help you with that. I'm sorry, but I just don't agree with you. I'm sorry, but like, I just can't do that. And she's not really sorry. She really doesn't care. She's just what she's saying. That's just how it comes off to me. She's like, I'm sorry, but I cannot condone what you're doing. I cannot agree with your relationship for some reason. And if you do this, then I'm going to do something. She's gonna try to sabotage, or she's gonna do anything in her power to undermine what you're doing. And it won't work. She's just gonna try to be a thorn in your side as you move into this beautiful new place in your life. So what are you gonna do with this person? Don't even engage with her. Is this somebody that you have to work with? Like, can you... Maybe you may not have a choice. Like, she's around, she's in your life. You're not going to disengage with her. You feel like you can't. She's causing problems. Yeah, she's causing problems. So you can't just ignore her. Like, what are you going to do with this person? Wait. Quietly walk away, distance yourself from this person. How can you distance yourself from this person? Is there a way, or is this like... Do you need her to help you with the baby, or do you need her to help you with what you're making or what you're doing? And you don't really want to talk to this person about what's going on? You really don't want to have to tell this person any more than is absolutely necessary. I see this person is not a very good influence at all in this situation. This person is not a good influence. They're not really a good person. I don't really see any generosity or kindness coming from this person. And it's conditional. Any kind of generosity or kindness that this person shows you, any kind of help that they give you, it all comes with strings attached. It's conditional. It's not unconditional. So what you two have feels like a very pure, unconditional love. Like, you just are so attracted to each other. You're so magnetized to each other. You're really perfect for each other. You've got each other's back. Like, you're such a good relationship together. And for whatever reason, this person just absolutely cannot handle it. She sees the two of you together and she's just like, absolutely fucking not. I don't know why. Are you controversial somehow? Like, what's controversial about you? And that you have to prove yourself to this person that you can handle the responsibility of, I don't know, either creating a life together or creating a baby together or something. Like, are you moving in with your lover and your ex is upset about it? Or your lover's ex is upset about it? Or your mother is, or their mother is? Like, somebody has this woman around, this third party. And I'm not even getting necessarily marriage, but it could be, but it's like she wants to break up or break some kind of agreement. She wants to break you up. She wants to break the two of you up before this happens, or like she wants to disturb the peace here. She's disturbing the peace. She just can't stand to see you two happy together for some reason. I don't know what her problem, what is her freaking problem? She doesn't like it. She does not like losing control over you or over your partner or your lover, whatever. She's like, she feels left out. She feels like she's not important to you. And she's not. Like, why should she be? Why does this person feel entitled to your energy, Aries? I don't get it. They're so entitled. She's so entitled. The Queen of Swords, whoever that is, man, woman, whoever, I don't know, because they're in the Queen of Swords energy. But for some of you, it could possibly be So I don't know. Let's keep it simple. I'm just like, why does she feel entitled to your time when the two of you are so happy together and so in love? The Ace of Cups twice, the Sun. Look, I mean, Four of Wands, Chariot, High Priestess. Look at this. King and Queen of Wands came out twice. Page of Wands. This is exciting. This is beautiful. This is a big deal. Whose wedding is this at? You know what this is giving? It's like you're getting married and she's trying to control the wedding. Like she wants to be, and it's like, whose wedding is this anyway? It's your wedding. It's your life. It's your baby. It's your house. And maybe it would be nice to have help around. It would be nice to have a person, an extra set of hands. It's nice to have the mother-in-law around, right? Because if she can babysit, if she can help, if she's got some wisdom or knowledge or experience, that could be very valuable, you know? So it's like you want to have family, right? You want to have extended relationships with people, extended family. I think so. But what is she doing? Like, what is her attitude problem? What is her problem? Why can't she chill? Like, this person's getting on my nerves, honestly. Starting to get on my nerves because she's disrespectful. That's what it is. She's disrespectful and I don't like that. And she's trying to be controlling. Like, oh, I'm not going to pay for your wedding if you don't do it in Connecticut. And it's like, but we don't want to get married in Connecticut. We want to get married somewhere else or whatever, right? Like, oh, I'm not going to pay for this. I'm not going to see if I come over to help you when you're so tired after the baby's born, you know? And it's like, why do you have to, why? Because, and maybe you end up just trying to compromise with her and concede and it sucks because you can never win with this person. Never good enough. It's never good. Aries, who is this? Tell me in the comments. I can't keep talking about this person. Oh, it's only been 31 minutes, 32 minutes. I felt like I've been talking for like an hour about this person. She's draining the life out of me. She's sucking my soul. I can't. So I'm going to disconnect. But I will say that you look like you're going into a very beautiful new relationship and a new phase of your life that is so healthy and so worthwhile. And I love that for the two of you. You're so compatible. You have great plans for the future. It's solid. This is very, very good. You're doing the right thing at the right time, in the right place in order to receive some kind of very good opportunity, especially financially or when it comes to your long-term stability of your lifestyle. And you're manifesting like a new house, a new home. Maybe you're moving away. Maybe you're moving to a different state. And this person just does not want to let it go. This person is just like, absolutely not. Absolutely fucking not. You cannot leave Florida. Or like, you know what I mean? Like you cannot move to the city together. She may even be kind of terrified, actually. She's like, you're moving to the city? Have you heard the news? You know, could be. But it's like, you're doing it. It's not stoppable. You're not going to stop. This is your decision and it's your life, it's your job, it's your work, it's your responsibilities. It's something new that you're beginning. You're beginning this business, something that you're working on financially maybe. Perhaps it is a little bit risky. Maybe there is some adventure in this. There's something new that you're doing. And no, maybe you don't know exactly what's going to happen, but there's so much potential for this to turn out really well. And I see you applying your skills to the situation and making a good life for yourself. Making the most of it, making it happen, getting really good at what you do. You're doing a good job together. So there may be difficulty and responsibility, and it may not all be sunshine and roses, but you guys are handling a situation very well. Maybe you got pregnant or having a baby and, you know, yeah, there's work involved. Obviously, you love each other, you love your baby, but let's not be delusional, right? Like, let's not lie to ourselves. There's work involved. And it's difficult and it's nothing easy about it all the time. But when the two of you are so good for each other, you can help each other. You have such a compatible relationship that you have each other's back. You know how to talk to each other. You know how to be there for each other. You're loyal, you're dedicated, you're connected. And there's no stopping what you guys are doing. You're getting married, or you're going to be together. You're going to live together. You're going to create this life together. You're going forward into this beautiful future. And by the way, it's profound, and there's a higher purpose to what you're doing. There's something about it that's like destiny or fate, what you're doing. And you're going to enjoy it so much. So what's the problem? This is your beautiful day. This is like the happiest moment of your life. And you've got this little thorn in your side over here. I can't stand it. I don't know. I just want to ignore her. Get away from me. So maybe this is the King of Wands here pushing back. All right. And the Queen. Oh, that's so sad. He's sticking up for you. I want you to know this King of Wands is sticking up for you. For sure. He is not letting this person. Yeah. He's sticking up for you. He loves you. He's not letting this person stop him or get in the way of you guys' opportunity here. So I think you should let it go too. Don't get involved in this if you can help it. Remain centered. Remain centered and unbalanced, or unbalanced, unbothered. I meant, yeah, someone's feeling a little bit unbalanced and needs a reminder to get centered in your own intuition, in your own heart space. Okay, meditation, stillness, solitude, and silence. Spend some time alone. Spend some time, maybe get some sleep or in meditation. I'm a real big fan of meditation. I would definitely say spend some time in meditation so that you can emotionally disconnect and psychically protect yourself. Okay, you may want to invest some time and energy into some kind of protection, magic, or ritual or practice where you center yourself and very intentionally so that this person's problem does not become your problem, so that you remain unbothered and you're not thrown off. You have inner peace. You know you're doing the right thing. Don't let this person get to you. I love that the king is standing up for the queen. I want to see that the queen is unbothered by what this other person is saying. If anything, let him do the talking, honestly. Like, if this is his ex, I mean, you want to be supportive of him, but at the same time, I don't know. That may be a message for somebody. It's like, you don't need to stoop to this level. You don't need to get involved in this. It's best if you don't. It's embarrassing. Don't even put up with this person if you don't have to. If you have to, I feel sorry for you because they're a pain in the ass, actually. And maybe you can find a way to cope with it. And the two of you, well, you know, if you've got each other's back and the two of you can sort of present a united front against this person, like it's the two of you against one, two against one. Okay, you have strength in numbers, support each other, be on the same page, and don't let this person get to you, okay? As much as possible, you do not need to be engaging with this person as much as possible, which may be for some harder, easier said than done, right? That's just how I feel. I'm just like, oh my God, I don't even want to listen to this person. I'm not even there. You know, I'm just picking up on energy in a reading. I can only imagine how annoying it would be for you. Your new future is so solid, and you're getting away from something that did not work out. You're leaving sadness behind and going into a beautiful future that's so stable and so worthwhile. It's so worth it. This is so worth it. I really do feel like you need to spend some time in solitude and silence and stillness. Avoid going to extremes. Listen to your intuition. Okay. This is so exciting. Ooh, there's the Emperor. Maybe you're worried about it, but you have this new opportunity. It's going to work out. The two of you collaborating together is so good for the future here. Just stay serious about it. You can make this happen sooner rather than later. And maybe it was unexpected. Okay, it's like I'm getting unexpected pregnancy, and you decide to keep it, and the two of you decide to keep it, and someone's mother is like, oh my God, no, I can't believe you would do this, or like someone's ex is like, oh no, I hate you so much, or you're making a big mistake, or no, you can't do this to me, and it's like, this isn't about you anymore, it's about the new beginning. she's taking it personally though. Well, maybe she has a reason for that, or I don't know, but she is. She's like, I am personally offended by your happiness and I hate you forever and ever. And I'm going to do everything that I can to make your life miserable as long as you are interacting with me. I'm going to be a miserable bitch about this. And I'm going to stomp all over your sandcastle. And I'm going to knock your wedding cake off the table. And I'm going to make demands and complain and interfere, and I'm going to make this as hard on you as I possibly can. But she's not even that effective. You know, she's just fucking bitch. Like, oh my God, stop. She's not even that powerful, honestly. Like, you don't have to give this person power at all, do you? Like, I don't think you do. Yeah, look at this. He loves you so much. She loves you so much. You two are manifesting this, and you're going to be really good at this. You've got what it takes to make it, okay? So don't let this person stop you, whatever their problem is. That's what I've got for you today, Aries. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was of service to you. If you enjoyed this and you'd like a personal reading, my email's in the description box below. You can email me. I'll let you know how it works. You let me know what you need. But in any case, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye-bye.